How's it feel to finish?
Relief.
Yeah? Exciting?
So, yeah. I had a swim in Bondi Beach this morning, so that woke me up after a 5 o'clock start this morning. And now this is wonderful to have all you people here. Yeah.
So have a special end?
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah.
What day to day? Could you explain the sort of routine that you're going through?
It's pretty simple. I get up at sunrise, probably walk for 2 hours, have some breakfast. Usually dry Nutri-Grain, but if I've got some milk, I'll stop and have a cereal breakfast. Keep walking through till lunchtime, have some lunch, usually dry crackers, peanut butter, jam. Walk through the afternoon, dinner usually around sunset, which is just cold beans and cold tuna, maybe some rice cream if it's a special day. And then it's either setting up the tent, having a baby whitewash if I'm bush camping, or if I'm fortunate enough to have Rotary looking after me, it's either a homestay or a hotel stay. And repeating that every day through the cycle.
And obviously this was for a very important cause. How do you think that this your walk, I guess, raised the awareness of prostate cancer, and in terms of donations and all that, have you got any figures?
I'd say that I've raised probably around $25,000. Awareness-wise, hopefully it's got people thinking more about cancer research. I mean, everything's kind of been sidelined with the bushfire appeals. Not just cancer research, but all of the charities have kind of been sidelined with people thinking more about the bushfires and donating to the bushfires. So in terms of donations, it's been difficult to get people to donate.
Was it hard some mornings to get out of bed and get walking?
No, that's one good thing about my body. It's quite resilient. I can be stuffed at the end of the day, but next morning it's usually ready to go again. The only time that I was really exhausted was I took a 1 week break over Easter in my hometown Adelaide to spend some time with my 6-month-old son. Yeah. And I was totally exhausted on those days that I took off.
Yeah.
But once I got back into the swing of walking again, it's just that's what you do. You get up, you go to work, you sleep, you go to work again.
How are the legs?
Sorer in the last week. I've been pushing fairly hard up the New South Wales coast, and it's quite hilly compared to the rest of the country, which has meant that I've been walking slower up the hills. Yeah. And to make up the time, I've been jogging down the hills, which put a lot of stress through my knee joints. So they're a bit sore, but a couple of days rest, I'll be right.
End of the day, though, you've made it. How does it feel?
Yeah, great. I want to have some rest now.
Have a couple of beers tonight?
I'm not much of a beer drinker, so I might have a wine.
And just to confirm, how many days was it all up from Perth to Sydney?
Actual walking days, 77, and I've had 6 days off in Adelaide over Easter, a day off in Melbourne, a day off in Wollongong yesterday, the day before yesterday. So that's 77, about 85 days total.
And
77 walking days.
Any particular highlight from that experience?
Most of the highlights have been the generosity of people along the way. I mean, obviously the Rotary clubs have known that I'm coming, but strangers on the road or in the bush that have given me homestays or have given me meals during the night, that's been the highlight. I mean, you already know the geography of the country, but actually finding people out there that are still, thinking about other people, it's kind of rewarding.
You covered a lot of road. What was the most beautiful sight you saw?
Every sunset, just about. Yeah. Every sunrise. The New South Wales coast is particularly beautiful. Eden, Bega. Walking out of Bega at 7 o'clock one morning, and it's just covered in mist. That was beautiful. The new bridge down along the Wollongong coast, that's pretty amazing. But I mean, the whole country is beautiful in its own ways. The Nullarbor was fantastic. Bondi Beach this morning was fantastic because it was the finish. So I'll certainly be happy to be home, and like I say, I've got a 6-month-old son, so he's going to be happy to see me.